Welcome to Smokey Approved, and on this one we have a highly requested one again. This is Ghetts Fire in the Booth Part 2. We've already done 5 or 4, whichever one was in the desert. We've already done that one, and we've done his Fire in the Booth Part 1 already as well. I believe. I think if not, I'm gonna have to go back and do it. But this is part 2, and yeah, thank you to everybody that's been checking these out. It's much appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. If you could hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me. It is very much appreciated. It does help these videos get out there to more people. And yeah, let's get into this one.
I know you gonna dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Hey, you know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble.
You already know. Big up Charlie Slow for having me on the show. Anyway, I'm art on the sleeve for this one. A little something that, Deepest insecurities, listen. I see the devil in my sleep. I thank God for every blessing I receive. A lesson learned is a lesson I can teach. And a winner never won without a lesson in defeat. Faith is my drug, and they're trying to give me life for possession of belief. Can't see air, but it's there, and the fact we breathe's enough evidence to me. I used to have a heart of gold until I replaced it for a fistful of dollars. Now I know the only benefit is peace. Living for today, afraid of facing tomorrow. Lying to myself, saying I got everything I need. I used to want a face I could borrow, cause people used to tell me every day about my teeth, insecure about my smile. So when I put my money where my mouth is, now it's evident to see.
I wasn't gonna what's it called, because I was like, I remember the movement shit. Man's grill wasn't as nice as it is now. But I was like, I'm just whatever. So I was like, hey, so it was bugging that nigga. I was wondering, because the same thing with Nas, like for somebody over here, that nigga had that chip tooth for the longest, tried to like stand on that shit, but hey, apparently like, it bothered that nigga. So he got that shit taken care of. Shout out to Michael Strahan. That nigga still got that gap.
I'm just a victim of what someone else thinks. I was brainwashed while I was watching the world spin. I would never conform is what I used to tell Prince. Now I do well in this well when bells ring when my name's said. And I hate when brothers be talking like they know me but we ain't friends. Waste men, they hate me. But if everybody loved me I'd be Raymond. But I'm Justin, Clark Samuel. What you think of me's an assumption I can't handle. I ain't never ever been the rapper I was labeled in the sun. How can I be the artist that police can't cancel when I can literally be saying it's begun and they instantly think that I'm saying it's a gun. It's begun. It's a gun. Ain't it a shame what this shit's become? Now every rapper out wants to rap about trapping. I was trapping when I used to hang around Aaron, but I ain't jumping on the other rapper out. Wagging my brother, I'll still be killing it when that is out of fashion. Look how many years I've survived, and I've been doubted from the second I arrived. Never
Crazy.
Mind. Let's talk about the comparisons, the people they compare me to without buying my albums. The only thing they hear me do is freestyles. But meanwhile, the jury's out, I'm still being trialed. They wanna judge me as I stand in a stock. It's like people criticizing a film they haven't watched. Watch this. Gets this and gets that, but you never get shit when gets raps. I'm a microphone tech, cause boy, you will never have an open mind unless I cut the tech back. And all I want is next year is these words not to fall upon deaf ears. Anyway, that's enough about the industry. Let's talk about the man behind the music. The sidekick, the man behind the movement. 2 years silent, analyzing a blueprint. Now I'm back from my sabbatical. You be acting like a break and understandable. Years in the game, it made me accountable. There's roots to this shit, but I never read the manual. I would have done so many things differently. Now every move I make's extremely tactical. Think out the box while I'm lighting up something that I stink out the block, reminiscing. Different day, same shit, repetition. It's a shame, ain't it? Recognition. Deep spitters remain nameless. Every listen, these lyrics evade basic men and women. The sample told me I should tell you how I feel inside. So for the last 3 minutes or so, I just let my guard down to tell the world what I've been feeling like.
That's bad.
You don't feel me, why? GH. I got my brother Fars in the building, Charlie.
Yo, hey. So this is for me just how we starting it. This is one of those like how I really like an artist to be able to like if you could be honest and vulnerable and make these songs and make them to where you're not only rhyming at a high level, but you're able to tell stories, get shit off that you need to get off that you like to fucking just be able to say out loud that you to me like yo I'm not gonna fucking tell anybody certain shit, but I might, for some odd reason, I might feel more comfortable to write down it in a song and then go record it and be like, oh, okay, I got my shit off. So that's why I'm like, yo, when you can do that and make it like dope songs, like I really do appreciate that. So it's a nice way to start this shit. This nigga took 2 years off though. I did not know.
Sketch, SK, Dusty, Mouse, Uni. You already know.
Jeez.
Give it to them like that first.
Hey, fam.
Like,
Wow.
you get me, Charlie?
Wow. Hey, fam, it's real good to have you back in the building, you know,
Thank
man.
you, man. Thank you.
Hey, it's real good.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Who do I need to summons for this one? Ghetts.
Oh!
Look. Shit. I wrote this when I realized, then I get the picture and let's shake it in the whole clip. What the fuck was I holding back for? Nah, they ain't like me. Gotta get the hunger back. Stop spitting like when I was a younger man. I done been through so much, and these last few years, fake brothers wouldn't understand. I was born with the underhand, no silver spoon, and I ain't right.
I'd like to point out that nigga fucked up and missed the initial drop he wanted to start on and still caught the next one and went ham. Jesus Christ.
Back for, nah, they ain't.
Nah, I gotta go back. I gotta say it again.
Look. Shit. I wrote this when I realized, then I get the picture and let's shake it in the whole clip. What the fuck was I holding back for? Nah, they ain't like me. Gotta get the hunger back. Stop spitting like when I was a younger man. I done been through so much, and these last few years, fake brothers wouldn't understand. I was born with the underhand, no silver spoon, and I ain't right there. Make a brother like me when the will the tune or with the bomber fam. They say the struggle builds character. Well, I guess that's why you can base a movie on my life. There's some inspirational shit. I've been doing this for people of all races who never had it easy. God bless everyone. I'm interracial with this, and that ain't a word, but you know what I meant. And I ain't gotta say that I'm putting in 100. You already know the percent. There ain't no controlling me when I feel like the whole world's coming against me. Now the time's right, I'ma show them again. So hard I can put a hole in cement. Go for it then, go for it then. Probably won't reply, but I love it. You ain't the first, and I swear in the Bible, you won't be the last. I expect it. You know what they do in the crime scene when they want to be respected? Whose name gets called out? That's right, you guessed it. Mr. Top 3 selected.
Do they really call for this nigga when they trying to get respect? Because if so, that's you're a wild ass nigga if you call it for this nigga. You know how nice you gotta be? Don't send for this nigga. It's probably not gonna be pretty. Who sent for this nigga? I gotta know. What is somebody said Dot Rotten? But I don't know a record. I need to hear that still.
Could have made Lord of the Mics do triple the numbers it done, but why would I do that? I make another man get rich, and a man I don't like at that, but that's grime and that's rap.
No, that's not. Is he just not doing it because he's? I do say you got to cut this nigga in. Whoever's running Lord of the Mics now, you got to cut that nigga in. If he's, it'd be like URL and say before Lux kind of took his stumbles, like back before Lux was Lux at his peak. Like when Lux won his number, nigga, you pay Lux his number. Like we need this to happen for the culture. Like, oh man, the fuck, Ghetts, go do a goddamn Lord of the Mics. That shit'd be crazy.
And take that live in the past, can't help but backtrack. Cartwheels, backflips, somersaults, handstands. That's what I'll do when you people realize all these pricks just act back. This Twitter thing, sickening. Sometimes when I'm looking at my timeline, I don't want to believe my eyesight. Like, no, you could have never said that. These kids need discipline. Once again, someone seeking attention. He needs a direction. Go ahead, mention Ghetts, cause otherwise nobody's listening. I ain't mad, get your views up. Ain't that all? I'm a wolf among stray dogs, don't make me ride on my enemies. Old school BMX, no breaks on all these MCs out on it when they've been putting out music for years and it's dead. So nobody don't acknowledge them. Mad. Hey Charlie, you can rule that if you want, you know.
Hey, you're killing me! You're killing me, guys! I can't lie! Hey! Fans are coming back, man!
That's the original mojo.
Okay. Yes, I'm like, I didn't know if he was gonna keep going. Hey, again, that nigga from what one of the comments told me, he's got like 3 personalities. I'm still waiting on the third one. But the Ghetts in the ghetto shit, like when he really's like, hey, I'm gonna show these niggas who Ghetts is, he has a way of like, yo, like going from like, oh, I was doing a hard 9, but let me turn it up to fucking 11. Let me go all the way up. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, guy's playing in some rare air.
That's the original mojo. Hey Charlie, hold up. Let me go again.
You wanna go again?
Yeah, because I flopped, but then I caught it like a champ. So,
See, I called it.
Oh. Ooh, we got Kanye for this one. Look, It's the return of the prodigal son. E for Mission Impossible. Hunt, my life's a phenomenal one. You're in the Matrix on the Oracle.
Yo, is he freestyling? Like these are these already written? And he's just putting something else down.
Oh. Ooh, we got Kanye for this one. Look. It's the return of the prodigal son. E for Mission Impossible. Hunt, my life's a phenomenal one. You're in the Matrix on the Oracle. One, rooftop diabolical. Plunge, pings, abdominal. One, stiff home legs, say I had horrible. Mum, suitcase packed in a roommate. That ain't never gonna make it better even, but I'll be gonna crusade. And anybody who's sleeping on me ain't getting their duvets back. UK crime, UK rap. The UK's my man. You sing tracks, go hard, more far, doing 8 laps. Logic, reason, a Cubase stat. Ain't an issue. Charlie, you know when the game has missed you. It's boom, bye-bye when I raise the pistol. If I ain't giving one of these new waves, I can co-sign, it actually ain't official. If you were so grand, you would know why I know 5 Esky boy, I done an evaded igloo. I was on that lyrical combat, and from that I rather add a name to this too. Never got a jaw for the old school gets. Freedom of speech times on a vocal fresh. Freedom between lines, but if I ever calling me out, I ain't answer the phone call. Yeah, I'm local when I'm a mogul. Yes, and it's social, Uncle Roo socialists when I get into my circle. Passport check, no let them in a term, no. Could they be on a global flex? I'm that guy. If I when I've been away, I kill a game when it's comeback time. The comeback's like a comeback from Mike. Jesus Christ, when I come back twice. Soul to soul, come back to life. Reality check for these fuckboys. None of you are ready to get pump action time. I'll be dumping in anybody who jumps in line. Mad! Are you mad?
Yo, what the fuck? See, what the fuck I just said? What the fuck did I just say? This motherfucker just has a way to just start doing shit other people can't do, and then the presence he puts into it. I don't see a lot of motherfuckers being able to come like, yeah, that's why. Not that I'd like to see a Lord of Mics, but just like, yo, seeing him rhyme in the same room with other people, like, yo, you got to be a brave motherfucker to want to try and rap after this motherfucker. Cause I'm not trying to follow that shit. I'm smacking the mic. I'm leaving. What the fuck, man? I told you not to do that shit this afternoon. Just you're supposed to come over here and do some light shit. You come over here and do this shit. Like, oh my god, this shit crazy.
Fam! Whoa! Whoa! Are you gonna give a fat guy a heart attack, Ghetts? Get me cussed inside, fam.
That's Ghetts. Let me get into Ghetto. Me summons Ghetto now.
Wait, you wanna go to Ghetto now, yeah?
Yeah, where's the other beat?
I don't think they're ready, you know, fam. I think you just killed a lot of careers already. Fam, we're only halfway through.
I told brothers, time's up.
I feel bad. I just feel like a lot of MCs are just
Charlie.
P45'd it, fam.
Charlie.
Whoa.
I don't get the P45 reference.
Charlie.
You're a monster,
Hey,
Ghetts.
pick up my brother Real Kid on this one. Yeah.
We got Root Kid.
I'm just gonna zone out
Ghetts
for this
joints
one.
coming soon. They on the way.
Right outside, right out time. Find out round when I wild out vibe. I will never let one of my enemies kill me. I'd rather die out, wine outside. I ain't never had it from anybody or anyone. I ain't the MC, but I never run. I'll be going on like I ain't letting off 11 guns. Let them come, let them come, let them come. One brother, done dada. I show man, some looks. No, now but then I wish I smother. Shut the fuck up, I'm undercover. Which means I pretend I'm a rapper. Yeah, 16s, but I'll draw for the skeng and the passer. Carry on screaming the postcode. I don't depend on my manner. And even though I got a smile on my face, I'm as angry as Tyson blender with batter. I know I can shoot at police. I was a dancehall mafia member with Stanner. If you say something that I find offensive, I'll have to reoffend with a hammer.
Perfect.
Time bomb, John Travolta in face off. Couldn't prevent me from blind every goddamn face off. John McClane would have been a dead man from long time. There could have never been a sequel. John Connor from the Terminator would have never been alive, and the earth would have been a wasteland without a sign of any people. But I bet I can find you a John Doe, John who, John Doe, in the spiritual world for the lost souls. You can find me roaming amongst the dead with one mic, 2 hammers and a crossbow. I say tick tick boom. Some might think of a Will Smith tune. I think of cars in a rock, heart for the yard, trying to part with a spark. Every part of your heart in pieces. I depart laughing, I'm harboring demons. Clock ticking, mom ticking. Me and my ticking in the graveyard. I get sweet in the graveyard. Mosh pitting, pissing on tombstones, waking the dead. Somebody somewhere shaking the head. SMH, LOL, DPMO. Shot facts, I just have to listen now, shaking again. Don't.
I don't know what DPMO is. That's not one we used over here.
LOL, DPMO. Shot facts, I just have to listen now, shaking again. Don't tempt me, I'm so on it. I promise I'm be yo deadly. What that? I'm zoning.
I get you an absolute beast. Hey fam, you know what? I can't lie. I've not been this gassed in fire in the booth for a hot minute. You got man zoning right now, fam.
This shit
You got me
crazy.
zoning, man.
This shit crazy.
Where am I? I'm looking for the lyrics in my head.
Wow. Oh, this is something.
I think at this point, like from something I'd seen, he had decided to stop writing his rhymes down. So he's like on his Jay-Z thing now, where he's fucking everything's in his brain. Like he doesn't. What do you say? Fucking cell phone or something died, and then he just like. He said he could remember the lyric like perfectly, and then from there he just like fucking he just kept like I'm just gonna write everything in my head. So is that like what he's doing now? Is like that's this time period, correct?
Special right now, man. It's Ghetts Fire in the Booth Part 2. All you other penguins out there,
Let me
pay
give him some
attention, man.
wordplay. Scarf over the bottom half of the face, but I don't care if you got an army in place. Got a funeral hearse and a casket arranged. Who's taking the piss? You'll be left in a cubicle curled up half your all over the floors and walls. The toilets look better in red. The walls have ears and the doors in forms. So there's holes in everything. Big ones. Rough round the edges. None of these holes ain't elegant. Get that? Strap. Long like the nose on the elephant. Watch it. Body in a trunk. A headshot will expose your intelligence. Watch. Dumbo, Columbo could have sold the kicks. I come on with a poker face. I had to snub those and then throw the clothes away. No, that's meant always better to buy a £5 can of petrol and set them alight. You wanna play games? 11 aside. Man unite with the devil and strike. I'm in another man's city.
That's football, right?
One shot. When I bring out his feminine side. So go ahead, cross me. I'm up front. One touch. Bang! Galacio in the back of the dome. And his business.
Shut it out!
That's a hard flow to just like stay on it. Like yo, like that shit is crazy.
I think it's wise. I'm feeling I'm gonna get a lot of phone calls from a lot of rappers, you know.
Hey, Charlie, I'm gonna leave it there.
Hey, fam, you
gonna leave
just
it there.
absolutely dumping the thing. That right there is.
That's whoever had to record after this, like for the next like month. I would have been upset if I'm to follow up after this. Like it's dope to be on fire in the booth, but like god damn it, Ghetts, like why you had to come do this shit? Like god damn, that shit's crazy. And then you flexing for them last two. You're just showing off at that point. You're not even. It's just like yo, let me dig in this bag, cause like I can still do this shit. That's fucking. Oh my god, this nigga's crazy. Yeah, this is one of those. Hey, this is on the Smokey approved side of things for sure. This is, hey, I'm coming back. I'm listening to this one for sure. I would have to say that this is above fucking Microsoft and damn, what's this other one that I did? I don't know. It's gonna come out soon. I can't remember it, but I was like, yeah, I'm not too thrilled about those two. But this one, all this fire in the booth so fire. Like yo, he's shutting that shit down. Like. No, that's hey. Yeah, you gotta come with it if you gonna rhyme after this, nigga. It's just not fair. But yeah, please keep the guest suggestions coming. They're coming as soon as I get to them. Thank you to everybody that has been participating. If you could please hit the like button if you made it this far in the video. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.